Hello everyone, and here is a video requested by fanatic SCF12 who wants a video of fans in my room, or I assume my bedroom or whatnot. So what I think I'm going to do, because I have a lot of fans in my bedroom, is I'll just go for all of them basically. I'll demonstrate the ones that I currently have out on display running. The rest in the wardrobe I will not, because that would just take way too long and I don't have that time unfortunately. But enough rambling on, let's get started. First up we have this 1965 Sharp 12-inch oscillating desk fan. But yeah, as you can see I use this on my desk. This is the fan I use during the day whenever I'm finding it too hot when I'm at my desk or using this. So it's generally really useful because it's really quiet. But I'll demonstrate it. Here's it running on low. Medium. High. And there's off. Next up we move on to the second fan on my desk, which is the 1970s Electrostar 12-inch oscillating desk fan. I have this fan here simply for very hot days because this fan is a lot more powerful than the Sharp. Enough rambling on, let's showcase it. Here's low. It is a bit loud. Medium. High. Off. Next up, we're actually going to look at this B&Q 6-inch desk fan. And now it might be strange that I have this fan in my room, because I usually don't keep fans like this in my room. I've simply got it for another request for Superfanman or Josh Hart, as his YouTube handle goes by. He wants a request on this. I'll temporarily show it in this video, but I'll get his own dedicated video most likely tomorrow. Oh, it's it's not plugged in. Here's low. Here's high. Now here's off. It needs work still, yeah. Next up we move on to this 1990s Pifco 16-inch pedestal fan. Now this was a trash find that I just keep in my room for nighttime use sometimes. That's really it. I just realised it's got a, can't see it, it's got a cobweb there, so I need to clean this fan out at some point. It's got a very long cord, but not the longest. Here's low. Medium. High. Off. You might be here a while because the spin down is pretty long. It's quicker than usual, not sure why. I'm just going to do it next to the bed because I can't be bothered to move this fan. But yes, the next up is my bedtime fan, the 1970 Limit 16-inch desk fan. The oscillation I took off it simply because, yeah, again, missing a screw, so it's very uneven and won't operate properly. But anyways, enough rambling on, let's run it. Here's low. With a fan like this, it needs time to get up to medium, or it needs time to get up to max speed on low and medium. Like, it takes a while. Medium. Then high will really get it going. Surprisingly powerful for its very little pitch. Off. Still needs a little bit more work, to be honest. Next up we have the 1950s Mitsubishi 10-inch desk fan, which I moved from bedside cabinet as well, just so I can demonstrate it for this video. It's also got cobwebs on it, I just noticed, so it also needs a little bit of a clean. Oh well, let's run it. So here's low. Here's high. There's like barely any difference. Off. Next up is this like late 50s, early 60s General Electric 12-inch desk fan, which is currently sat down here. I'll move it real quick so I can properly demonstrate it for the video. Now here we have the General Electric setup in pretty awful lighting, if I'm being honest, but oh well. Let's demonstrate it. Here's the light. I really underestimated how powerful this fan really is. High. Off. Next up I'll move on to this Very nice 1920s, 30s maybe, GEC Magnet 16-inch desk fan. Now we're on the floor to demonstrate a GEC Magnet 16-inch desk fan. Here's low. Here's high. I keep forgetting how stupidly powerful this fan is. Now here's off. It needs a clean. The next fan to move on is sat right next to me. The Bullet 16-inch. Now we've got the GC Bullet 16-inch setup. Still has its temporary wiring, as I just really haven't had the chance to add a proper wire onto it, so it's currently got this still. Still runs, luckily. So here we go, here's low. Doesn't sound the happiest. Medium. High. Off. That is really quick. Well, next up is the oldest of the bunch, the freezer. Now here we have the oldest fan that I own, this 1920s GEC freezer 16-inch desk fan. Enough rambling on, let's run this old beauty. Medium. High. I'll get that. Output's a lot of air considering it has a pretty weak motor for its age and size, and it has little pitch. The airflow output's good. Off. Next up, since I forgot to do a little intro for it, is quite dusty Pifco Whirlwind 12-inch desk fan from the 1960s. This fan you would know because it's my profile picture and it's been like that for a couple of years now. And I really do like this fan. Here's low. Medium. High. This fan is very powerful, obviously. Here's off. Next up, let's move on to the last two fans on display in my bedroom. Next up is this little 1930s, 40s maybe, I'm not sure. Ergon, British made, 8-inch desk fan. It's an old cast iron fan I got from a car boost sale. Still really surprised because a car boost sale really only has modern fans. Getting a fan this old is really nice. I do need to remove some of rust and stains on the blades and grill and whatnot, but oh well. Here's it on. Functions just fine. Off. Now let's move on to this old Pifco. Next up and last for demonstration, we're going to be moving on to this 1930s most likely Pifco British 8-inch desk fan. It's essentially the same as the Ergon, however it has its original plug, as you see there. But enough rambling on, it's also in better shape, at least cosmetically. Let's get on running it. Here's on. Here's off. Next up, we're now going to move on to the fans in the wardrobe, which there's a lot. First up is obviously the 1980s Mitsubishi 12-inch box fan, and the infamous Mistral Gyro S sat behind it. That was a car boost sale, that one is online charity shop or off eBay really. Hard to see, but yep, down there. 1980s, 90s Pifco 10-inch desk fan. I have it down here simply for space reasons. We have a bunch of fans here. We have this Revo 12-inch desk fan, made by Westinghouse, apparently. The Thermare TF8 8-inch desk fan, which I got from Fanatical About Fans. This Indola 12-inch desk fan, not sure why I forgot the brand. Got that this year. From last year, I got that 1970s Exploratorus T12 Brown, grey, sorry. That fell off my windowsill earlier this year. It survived the impact, no problem. Well, the only thing I got damaged was the low setting took an impact. It doesn't function 100% of the time, but it was being a bit problematic before it, so I think it just slightly worsened that. Next up is the 1980s TH 12-inch desk fan, a mass-produced fan in a different shade of colour, which I think is really cool. This is the Electro style 9-inch desk fan I got last year. Pretty cool fan, just Alaska Galaxy fan really, but sold in outside of the US, which is really nice. Exploratorus T12 Brown, yep, still got that. Still the same practically. Next up is the Calor Bivolt. That grill really needs some work, I've just noticed, and it's got basically the same blade set as the Electro style 12-inch desk fan, just slightly steeper pitch. There's the Frost, sat right next to it, which still doesn't have any switch, which I still find a bit odd, and a very long cord. And behind it is the Tatung 16-inch desk fan, which I still would at some point like to get a new badge for. Pifco Concorde is sat back there. It's a forgettable fan, to be fair. It's alright. It's nothing impressive, really. It's for English-made fans, it is on the lower end of quality. Then sat here we have the 8-inch Pifco 1060 series as well, but with an earlier one with a grey grill, dark grey grill. Behind that is my Taurus T16 Brown, which I got 2 years ago now, or around that. Still very rusty. I need to resolve that. And back at the very back is the Limit 12-inch desk fan from 1968, 7, don't remember when. And I put the oscillator back on it because the oscillator works. Moving on to here, we have the Galaxy 6-inch desk fan. Surprisingly powerful for a little 6-inch fan. Got my Fisher Price 7-inch desk fan, which, by the way, if you take that grill off, moves more rare than a Tatung 12-inch desk fan. It's ridiculous. I can't really show it, but at the back there, at the very back, because I really don't want to move all of these out, is the GEC Bullet 8-inch, which still doesn't. I haven't tested it since it last struck the breaker, but yeah, still out there. Behind that is the that black and white Italian fan I got from Fanatical About Fans, and the Pifco Deluxe next to that, which is actually an excellent shape for the cage. We got the Leuchtron 7-inch desk fan, which I got from the Recycle Centre. Next to that we have Gilbert. This thing still functions just fine. Nothing really wrong with it functionally. And you can see back there the Bolivia. I've had that thing for goodness knows how long. I've had that thing for a while now. First ever eBay fan. And this is the third fan I got from Fanatical About Fans. This DRH 8-inch desk fan. Pretty cool. And next that is the old antique Revo. Yeah, again, it still functions fine. I haven't had one of these come loose again, although it has happened once. But it should be fine, yeah. Next up is this little 7-inch Indola, which still can't believe how stupidly powerful this thing is. Moves around the same amount there as a Tatung. But that size is really impressive. We have the 2 GEC... Oh, the Revo's in the way. Here we have the 2 GEC Bullet 12-inch desk fans. This one being all original, this one having a lot of work done to it. New cord, new blades, and whatnot. We got the Thermare 10-inch desk fan, which luckily is not as noisy as it used to be because the blades were loose or something. I don't actually know exactly. Behind that is my Tatung 9-inch desk fan, the mint one with its original box. Box is not in my room because that'll take up too much space. Next up is this Pifco Spin-S 8-inch desk fan. Very powerful for a small size, yeah, again, but it is outclassed by a little 7-inch dollar. Then we have the Thermair TF12 with finally has its front grille again, which is really nice. Behind that we have the Exploratorus T8 Grey. That thing probably hasn't seen a live day in a video in a long time. Same with the T8 Brown. Although it wasn't that one video I did celebrating 5 years. But the T8 Grey hasn't been a video in a long time. The heater, which I got for a $5 from the Cycle Centre, fully working, which is really nice. Old Morphy Richards heater from the 1960s. You can see the 1940s limit and the Pifco Whirling 9-inch back there, which the Whirling 9-inch has not been taken out of this wardrobe in a long time. All the way back in there is my Taurus T10 Brown, which is actually in really good shape, like almost spotless, but not fully. Then the Vortis, which again also really good nick, very nice. You have the Tatum 12-inch desk fan, which I still hope someday to get like another one of these for like parts or something, or for cheap, to use for parts of that one, because it's still driving me nuts. The Calor 12-inch desk fan, stupidly powerful like the bivolt. And the Thermair 16-inch, which was in the Fan Spin Down tournament season 2, and that was the last appearance. Sorry about that, that's my phone going off. We have the Indola 10-inch desk fan, a very nice fan. I actually use in my window all the time because it's very quiet. And then finally we have the Micro Mark 12-inch desk fan, the Taiwanese really yellowed one. I just really like it for some reason. It's surprisingly good for a fan that doesn't actually look that good. But it is very yellow and in not great shape, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's every fan in my room I thought I'd address, or every fan worthy of being addressed, because there's like a couple of smaller ones I don't think are being worthy. Like we got a couple of battery powered ones in here, which I couldn't be bothered to showcase. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see ya.